My name's Trevor, and I am a YouTuber, stroke bar owner. I've got a bar here in the city. I've been here 11 years now, and yeah, it's just keep myself busy and just keep myself focused on what I like to do, and just enjoying living in this beautiful country. I'm very, very privileged.
Great to hear. One thing that really struck me earlier on that Trev said he's been posting a YouTube video every single day for the past
5 years,
5 years.
just over 5 years. That's sad, isn't it?
Solid. I said to him, no, it can't be sad because it shows how much you're committed to what you truly love.
Yeah, it was a weird one because when I first started posting, obviously COVID had just appeared. And previous to that, I have a media company here, which I've had for 11 years.
Okay.
So we used to do videos and go around and do interviews and stuff, pretty much what I do on the YouTube channel. But then when COVID came, there was literally nothing to do. And of course, people were isolated. They couldn't get out here. The people that were here, there was nothing to do, myself included. So I started just walking around the city and saying, right, guys, let's have a walk around. Let me show you what's going on right here, right now. So, of course, I did that the very first time. And people were like, that's amazing. Can you keep doing it? And of course, suddenly it becomes a creature of habit. If you're doing it every day, suddenly it just becomes normality. And then I get the fear of, I haven't done a video. God, I've got to do a video. I can't not do a video because, it just becomes an obsession. And so during COVID, it was really easy during COVID because it was just an unknown factor that people didn't really understand as to how long it was going to last for. All of us, myself included, thought, it's only a week, not 3 years. It was only a week. And of course, it continued and continued and continued. And because it did that, it kind of opened up a gateway where I just walked out and walked around. I was very lucky. I've been here quite a while, so I know a fair bit about the city. And yeah, it just become more, not an obsession. Well, it is an obsession, I guess. Yeah, it's an obsession.
Something that you pretty much do every single day and that you have a massive love for. It's
for me, the payback in doing what I do is not for me. I love seeing people come out here, particularly people who've been here for the first time, that follow the channel and that come out and say, Trevor, I love all the information you give. I walk around all the streets, I talk about what's going on in the restaurants, the hotels, all the nightlife here. I know that very well. I'll explain about that later. But it's just to see people enjoy themselves. People come out here and they experience what this beautiful city and this wonderful country can offer. That to me is my payback. And I've got so many people who've come out here and said to me, you know why I'm here? No, why is that? Because of you. And I'm like, really? And they said, yeah. So I watched your videos and I thought, I'm going to go to this place. He said, and I'm having a fantastic time. I'm like, well, brilliant. That to me is worth all the money in the world, just to see the smile on someone's face when they come out here for the first time. They're like, this is brilliant. And they come up and say, Trev, thank you so much. I'm like, no, you're more than welcome. So it's good.
And that's where I feel like you've really struck gold in your life and your career when you're doing something and the money is sort of a bonus.
Yeah, I think where some people will go wrong is that they focus on YouTube thinking it's going to be a money earner. And it's a very, very steep hill. It's a very, very steep hill you've got to climb before you get to that situation. For me, I was bored. I'd had the media company. We were doing really well. It was nice. It was good. Everything was going well. I've been a photographer here for many, many years, doing the go-go bars, etc. But then when COVID came, there was nothing to do. I was just sat there thinking, what do I do? So then it gave me a reason to go out and share what I knew about the city. And, for an old fuddy-duddy like me, I actually remember quite a bit, which was quite good. So it's handy. So I could go out and say, oh, guys, now, outside Club Mrs. Baz is the man. He's a great guy, blah, blah, blah. To explain it all. And people like that. So when you start getting the interaction and the people were messaging me and the followers were going through the roof, so many people following me and saying, I love what you do, Trev, keep going. It was just the inspiration. I thought, well, if you guys like it, well, then I'm going to keep doing it. And now, 5 years later, I'm still doing it. Well, not right now, but I will be still doing it.
Certainly. Only recently, I've read a book from Seth Godin called The Dip.
Okay.
Now, when you start something or in a relationship, you have the honeymoon period, and then all of a sudden, like the things aren't, you aren't getting exactly what you want, and it's not going as expected. Sort of thing, or the followers aren't growing as fast as you expected. Now you're in the dip.
Yeah.
Now going through that dip is the time where it's a trial to see if you're truly worthy of that achievement that you're going through. You with me?
100%.
Can you share with us some of the dips that you've gone through with around your channel?
Yeah, it's been, I mean, it is a challenge because, again, you know, we're in a city and the city isn't as big as people perceive that haven't been here before. They think it's a massive, huge city, and it's not. It's a structure of 3 roads, and 3 roads going vertical, 3 roads going horizontal. You know, you got South Pattaya Road, Pattaya Klang, and North Pattaya Road. You got Beach Road, Second Road, Third Road, and that's it, really, in its nutshell. So the dips that you go through are: am I creating the content that people want to watch, or am I repeating myself time and time again because I'm going down the same soils? So that's really hard mentally, because you think, so, well, do I need to do other stuff? And one of the things I did, and luckily I've done it a long, long time ago, is I stopped watching other YouTubers. I don't watch any other YouTuber. And I've got some very good friends. You know, but you mentioned you had Nick on. Nick's a very good friend of mine. Dave Strachan's a very good friend of mine. I've got some really good friends that are YouTubers. Phil, the pub, or not the pub now, is a
Mr. Egg.
Rum Runner. Yeah, Mr. Egg, a Rum Runner. These are good friends of mine. And the reason I don't watch other YouTubers isn't because I don't want to watch them or because I'm jealous or whatever. It's because if I'm about to walk out today and go and do a video down Trevor Road, and I happen to just go onto Nick's channel and he's just happened to walk down Trevor Road, I'm like, oh no, I can't do that now because he's just done it. So I isolate myself. I keep myself away from everybody else in terms of watching videos. And that way, then what I do is because I want to do it, not because I'm forced to change because someone's just done what I've done. So, you know, when you are in a dip and you ask yourself a lot of questions: am I doing the right thing? Is this video interesting? Is people enjoying what I'm doing? And, you know, and unfortunately, like, YouTube is very analytical, and all the analytics, they try to drive you into this concept that, you know, your watch time, your click-through rate, all these things that put you under immense pressure. So if you don't get the right results, you question yourself: am I doing this right? Am I really? Whereas now, at the level I'm at with my channel, I'll be totally honest with you, I do